What's going on, everybody? Welcome to WBG Xbox Podcast, episode 48. And Dark Soul Dreamer said Dirt is the master debater. I don't believe that shit. He called me a master debater. Darkness. Darkness. He called Darkness a master debater. Ain't that some shit? Hey, what's up? What's up to the people in the chat? DJ, but I will say what's up to this dude named Sale, but he's came in here trolling. DJ Birdo, Will Gatling, Crazy Old School, The Real Kalito, what's happening? Pong Soul, what's up, bro? Dark Soul Dreamers, of course. Leaf Vo, Stamp King, what's happening, man? What's happening? Spider, ATL, what did you guys say? Sean, Ballin' Harder. What's up, man? I appreciate you guys. Nuisance, my boy Nuisance, what's happening? OG Gamer, what's up? Bro, we said, what's good, Dirt? Nothing much, man. Just chilling, bro. Enzo, Emmanuel A1, what's up, Emmanuel? What's happening with you, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Geekhead, my boy Geekhead, what kind of random shit you gonna say today, bro? I don't know, but we shall see. Well, anyway, we got a loaded show for you today. We got a lot of topics. Nothing big. It's like a lot of small stuff, if you guys catch my drift. First off, let me introduce my special guest. He's been on the show before. He's in the chat sometimes. My boy Swans, what's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Yo, I'm happy to be here. Thank you to the WBG family, the panel, all the people in the chat. I'm glad to be here again for my second time, I think it is. I'm very fortunate to be here.
Now, for everybody that might not recognize the Avi or the name, who might they know you as?
I was previously Kuroi Koi, but a lot of people had a difficulty pronouncing that, so I just chose something that everybody could.
Why didn't they call you Koi like I do?
Yeah, I don't know. They wanted to say the whole name, I guess, but it just kept coming out as Corey.
Yes,
damn name.
Swans, no disrespect, but your mama called you Koi. I'm gonna call you Koi.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna do American shit.
But I'm happy to be here though, and thank y'all for having me again. Thank you.
Oh, for sure, bro. Thank you. Thanks for being here. I see the Grid in the chat. What's up, Grid? What's happening, man? What's happening with you? Xavier Bay, what's up? The Great House is Constance Van Nuvel. What's happening? Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
That's a
Sap, man. What's up with you, man?
Bro.
Hey, Sap, man, what's going on, bro?
You know, doing a little achievement hunting real quick, trying to get that 10K. I'm up to 7,500 right now. So, it's
this motherfucker's playing them Lego games, them junky ass.
Hold on.
I can't take this shit anymore. I cannot take this shit anymore. This is my Xbox brother. Achievement hunting. He's paying money to buy achievements. Come on, bro.
Sean, my Xbox brother. All you do is download PS games and PSPs and Nintendo. When was the last time you played an Xbox game?
I'm just playing it now. I'm just came off the box right now.
At least I'm in the ecosystem.
Hey, listen, Dirt was with me just right now on the Xbox. With some big boys as well.
Pause. Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah. I need to pause. The best pausing after them achievements, man, bro. Come on.
Oh man. You got it.
I warned you before, Sue. I can't take this shit anymore.
Hey, Sean want me to get the emulator so bad. He done got me set up. He sent me all the links. He done gave me instructions. He said, "Listen, you gonna get these emulators running on your Xbox."
Oh yeah, 100%. Because I'll be honest with you, what happened in America? You guys are the dumbest motherfuckers around. So I gotta help you.
Oh man, what the hell?
Man,
let me talk that shit. Yo, let me tell you.
Why are you talking this shit? Talk it more clearly.
This is the vintage Sean. This is the first episode of WBG. Dirt remembers it.
Hey, bro, this is the damn intros, man. What the hell is going on?
Oh no.
Damn. Okay, Sap. I guess you okay, man. Sean, are you okay, brother?
I'm good, bro. I'm chilling. I'm enjoying myself. I'm not achievement hunter. I'm not paying £2 to buy some achievements to get this game. I'm not one of them guys.
Oh man! All right, let's go.
On, boys. Everybody in the chat, even Swans as well, aka Koi. It's good to have him back on. And obviously, he's entered he's entered the next gen as well, so we can talk about that as well. So let's get into it. And hit the like button for your boy.
Hit that like button. R&B, bro, what's going on, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I don't know what all these other cats talk about, backstabbing each other live on air and shit.
Right?
Disrespectful, man.
The same guy who has a chicken wing stuck in his beard. That's what
man. He's working with the ops.
I'm actually
what's going on, man?
I'm actually eating Christmas good today, sir.
GRG sent you.
Shit. But no, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing some achievement hunting as well, but I'm just playing through Wasteland 3 again to get all these ones I missed the first few playthroughs. I love this game, man. I love RPGs. But I'm doing straight though.
I'm playing Wasteland. How don't you play Wasteland 2 now? I think you did Wasteland 3 a lot.
I'm gonna jump over to it because they're all on Game Pass, and I love it so much. I actually want to play the first one that came out on PC back in the 80s too. So it's on the list.
I played a old ass game in a little achievement hunter, full throttle, whatever. It was cool, but I don't know if I like playing click games like that.
Oh, shit, man. Okay, man, y'all done with this shit, man. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Y'all just started real hype today, man. Devin, what's going on with you, man?
Not much, man. I've been playing a whole bunch of games, man. I've been playing games on the emulator. I've been playing Gears, Sea of Thieves, like I've been all over the place. Call of Duty, or not like so. I've just been playing a lot. I put out
Rainbow
a video
Six Siege.
Oh, of course, every day.
Like, dude, Dev's the same motherfucker that proposed to his Xbox. He's a junkie motherfucker.
Hey, she said yes. All right.
Oh,
this is another junkie. I'm full of junkie motherfuckers.
Yes to the dress.
I don't know what the hell going on today,
I don't know what the fuck going on with your picture. You like a half lion, motherfucker?
Oh shit!
I'm a beast, I'm king of the jungle.
Nah.
All right.
He was in Wonder Woman 84. You ain't see him?
Oh shit,
bro! I don't know what's going. Chat. I don't know what's going on with the panel today. I'm sorry, but I don't know what's going on, man. But
that's a vintage.
But
I'm trying to bring myself back to like a year ago. That's a vintage.
I put a video out on the Medium, so go check that out.
Good shit.
Hey, now what happened was Sean happy he got the best bot title in Crumbside Wrestling again. So he
that was
shit.
dope. That was dope. Two-time champ.
Crumbside Wrestling. Okay. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get the show started. Damn.
Well, what about you, Dirt? What you been up to, Dirt? You think you're just gonna slide?
I just finished Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That shit took me like 100 hours.
I
just finished that shit. Now I need to find something else to get into. I tried to start with Watch Dogs, and that wasn't it. I ain't feeling that yet, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that one. But
it's a great looking game.
What, the newest one?
Yeah, the last one. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
yeah. I ain't really feeling it yet. So.
You gotta come to the indie side.
Indies popping, bro. Indies popping.
No, I don't have a problem with indies, bro. I don't have a problem with indies.
You don't have no problem, but you don't play them.
Yeah. You could try a couple of games. Yeah, Dark Side, and Dark Zone.
All right, y'all go ahead, man, because this shit is getting ridiculous. Let's go ahead and
buy after party.
So first off, there's some updates on some games that's coming to mostly PlayStation, but there's a couple of multi-plats in there, so that's why I kind of put Xbox in there also. But yeah, I guess your boy, what's his name? Ryan. Ryan. He was at CES and he he has some info. Well, they said that he didn't say much, but he has some info regarding some updates on some future PlayStation game releases. So let's go through some of them. Let me share my screen. I think it's pretty interesting stuff, man. Can you guys see it? Do I need to make it bigger?
No, you're good.
Good.
That's what she said.
Yes, it looks good.
Okay, so as you guys see, Kena Bridge of Spirits. That's I'm honestly that's a game. I hope
looks really good.
That game looks pretty dope. It's updated for March 2021. Little Devil Inside. That's an indie, I believe. I'm trying to remember it. Was that the one where the guy was pissing in the bathroom?
That was the guy shitting on black people.
Yeah, that's the one where they had the little African Aborigines with dreads running around chasing.
Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of like Monster Hunter. It looked kind of like a Monster Hunter type of thing too.
They had to go back. They said we didn't know this is offensive. They had to red. It was basically like
they had to change it, bro. They were shitting on people. Come on, bro.
That was the controversy behind it. Like that.
It was, man. It was.
Hell no.
Like you were like a Monster Hunter's apprentice or something, because like the young guy was doing all hunting and the old guy was like at home and stuff.
Yeah, like giving them the jobs and stuff. So yeah, that looked good though. That looked really
good. I was looking forward to that.
Ghostwire Tokyo, it's October 2021. Now that's the first update with that game because they did say Deathloop is coming soon, but they never said when Ghostwire Tokyo is. So if it's coming on October 2021, I'm sorry, for the PS5, it should be October 2022 for the Xbox Series. Project Athea, January 2022. That's cool. Damn.
Sound like somebody dying.
Hold on, no, wait. Didn't they say one of them was delayed?
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming Pragmata because that's 2023. Now that's a multi-plat, but that's 2023. Now, if you guys remember, we said, and a lot of people said before that COVID wasn't going to only affect games, the immediate games. It's also going to affect games that's a couple years out, and this is right here showing that that's the case because they said Pragmata was delayed, Project Athea was delayed, and so your boy Jim Ryan.
No, I was saying Phil said that last. He said it's not so much the games this year; it's about the games next year.
Yeah,
because those games coming out this year is just being polished. Those games are basically done; they're just being polished. The ones next year still have to be built. So yeah, good luck.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Also, Jim Ryan confirmed the PS5 is the biggest console launch ever. Kudos to Sony. So he also said Ratchet & Clank is coming this year. Horizon Forbidden West is coming this year. Returnal is coming March 19th, 2021, which is pretty good. They got a couple of decent looking games in March. Pragmata, Solar Ash, I don't remember that one, but they say June 2021. Ghostwire Devil. So that's it. But there's one game that's missing on this list. What game is that, y'all? I don't see God of War.
You said one game. What about the first party in general?
I reckon when it comes to the titles they're showing down just on the list. I think them are the PS5 exclusive ones. And I think
the timed exclusive ones, I think.
No, I'm talking about PS5 only the PS, not the PS4 cross-gen.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
I reckon these are the PS5 ones, and I reckon like God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Hold on, is it
cross-gen?
No, because they got Horizon on there.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm sorry. Like in the little group, they got Horizon and Ratchet & Clank as 2021.
At the bottom
in the
there,
little blue part right here.
They haven't given a date because no. Listen, they haven't put down the main list because of. Is this someone else's list? All right. Sorry. But I think these are PS5 games only.
But I'm assuming this is what Jim Ryan said earlier.
But these are PS5 games only. The ones that are showing down the list, the top one, they're the PS5 games. The ones underneath, obviously, they'll be cross-gen games, most of them.
Okay.
No, hold on. That's not true because in this little list in the blue, they have the same games that's up here as well as Ratchet & Clank.
Highlighted then, all right.
Okay, yeah. So,
well, the only thing I think is not concerning, it's just opening, is I don't see a date for God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, Gran Turismo, or I'm missing one, aren't I? Am I missing one?
Horizon Zero Dawn says coming 2021.
That's what I'm saying though. There's no certified date. They just give the year.
I don't think they can right now. I mean, like just like with Xbox, they really can't right now because everything is still so different. They can say, we think it's going to come out in 2021, but I'm
assuming, but they can't do quarters either.
Is it just me? I can't hear.
If that's the extent, say what?
Coy,
what Swans?
Yeah, no, I couldn't hear you. Like you broke up. Like,
oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm probably breaking up here and there. I'm sorry. As long as I don't break up too long.
But no, we were saying the fact that they don't have even a quarter date for 2021. It sounds like they're not very confident.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Sue, you got a cold or something, bro? But you stopped up?
That's not me.
That's not you. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm not saying nothing.
Like it's not like you stopped up.
Oh, it's like you're breathing or something.
Nah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I thought somebody had asthma or something.
That wasn't me.
That's
somebody.
That's what happens when you go for them achievements.
Oh shit!
Oh damn!
But no, like I was saying, it just sounds like they're not very confident on when these games are going to come out in 2021. And of course, if one or two of them goes into the next year, I keep forgetting it's 2021 now. That wouldn't be bad because of course, COVID, everybody's working from home. Now I come to think about it, Halo Infinite, they gave themselves a year, but granted, it's not a year of them working in a dev studio. It's a year of them working for everybody for home. So you know how they even going to go. But yeah, I'm happy for Little Devils Inside. If any of these other like major games get pushed back, it'll be kind of upset, but it won't be the end of the world. But if this was on the other shoe, ponies would be running the streets with this news right now because I don't see no first party titles on here. So hey,
yeah. I mean, it's cool though. I mean, I like the update. That's cool to have an update, whether it's small games or bigger games, and hopefully
Sony has always gave like a roadmap, so of some sort to some degree. They've always given like a roadmap, and I mean the thing about Sony, even if they push those first parties, like you got your God of War or like your Horizon or whatever, they still have these titles, and these titles are like garnering like a lot of attention. Yeah, so it's like. They safe for real.
I personally like Corey, like most of us kind of like expected like God of War to be pushed most likely back into 2022, like March, April time. Most of us expect, but we expect Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West, and Ratchet and Clank, and maybe GT7 to come out this year from the first party games.
I don't think GT
now GT7. They didn't say anything about that game.
I know that's a bit interesting though.
Yeah,
but again, the same question I brought before about keeping that same energy. If this is all they have for this year, with these nice night indie and AA games, are they going to get that same heat that Xbox is getting? Because Xbox got a lot of AA games coming out too.
Oh yeah, like obviously, like if like out of all the indie games, Kena seems to be like the one that everybody's
like
looking forward to.
One.
Including myself, I really hope that's like the Ori in this generation. So Kena is looking promising.
Kena's good, and I will get it on the PS5 when I get my PS5. But do you guys think it's like a time exclusive? I'm sorry, like
6
a time
months.
exclusive.
So I think
for what game?
Okay.
Kena.
Yeah, because it looks really good. To be honest with you.
Yeah, that is time. But I'm not sure if it's a year or if it's 6 months. But
we don't know
graphics on them look pretty good.
Looks beautiful.
Yeah,
I don't know about that, but
I think Returnal looks pretty decent too. Now I like Kena look better, but
get the hell out of here. No, that game looks dog shit in my opinion.
There you go. Hold on, wait. Because it's a PlayStation exclusive.
No, Kena looks good.
I said Kena looks good.
Forbidden West looks good. All right, so it's not just PlayStation. This game looks dog shit.
So, like you say, that Returnal look ass.
Yes.
Okay, brother.
Hey man, if it looks
talk
ass,
that shit, Devin, don't hold back. Devin, listen, talk that shit. Don't let these ponies get to you. Talk that shit.
I think it looks okay. I'm not saying it's blowing me away, but it looks okay. It looks okay. So. Any other thoughts about this, fellas, before we move on to some other shit? I would like for Xbox to have an update on, some of their game. So.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. It was out of the blue that's like kind of getting the update, so it's kind of cool.
The current focus right now is on the they just had a video for the medium, so I'm pretty sure that's all the folks in our mouth.
Project Bethesda, is that multiplat or is that exclusive?
Yeah, that's timed, I think, too.
Yeah, but I heard that's time for 2 years though. That's
that's
shit.
time
2 years.
For 2 years.
Yes, bro.
2 years. 2 years is timed.
Hey, I'm sorry to go back to this, but I have to. Sony has Project Bethesda time for 2 years. They tried to get Starfield. They got Ghostwire Tokyo, and Deathloop. I'm sorry to go back to this, but I just want to say if Xbox put their fucking games on PlayStation, but there's the games, that's the L.
Absolutely. So
majorly, especially with this timed exclusives on Bethesda games, yeah.
It's also it tells me that Square Enix doesn't like making money. Because
that's the game.
I say that because Square Enix is making a game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the reason I connect those two dots is because Final Fantasy 16 goes a time exclusive as well. But I'm sure it's not for 2 years. That would be crazy.
No.
Okay, so I say that because the last Final Fantasy, which was a multi-plat, didn't even sell as high as the last one that came before it. So they're going to go from the lowest selling Square Enix game to a time exclusive Square's game like in a span of 3 years. Like, what the hell are they thinking over
I
there?
mean, the only thing I could think of is the bag was big enough for them not to worry about it.
Yeah.
I guess.
Like
So,
art's probably that like you said, Sue, the bag was big enough. Or is this like what Sony like the projections that they gave them were probably looking very promising. So they were just like, okay, like we saw that our games mostly sell on PlayStation. So we're just gonna trust them with this. And for 2 years, like it really makes you think of like what the gameplay of this game really is. Is this like online centric? Is it single player? Because to have something for 2 years, it don't take nobody 2 years to beat a single player game.
Yeah.
So she just was like,
is gonna
what
drop.
is this game? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If this is just a single player game and it's going to not see anything else for 2 years, I'm not really optimistic about saying.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
You might as well call it an exclusive because by the time it releases on other platforms, there's just going to be other games.
Yeah, you might as well see. This is my thing.
How
though.
long was go ahead, Dirt.
I would say, see, like this is the thing. PlayStation pretty much paid Square Enix and like those other timed exclusives strictly to keep it off Xbox because those games are on PC. You know what I'm saying? They strictly paid to get it to keep it off of Xbox. So,
but it also tells me something about like their game lineup. Like if you have to have a exclusive for 2 years, that means you might not have stuff for 2 years. Like,
but that's the cover.
I'm okay with that though. So I'm okay with them knowing that and them making that move though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's
a smart move though.
But what I'm saying is they're trying to cover that it might be a gap. Like we might have
that's what it should be.
It sounds like for like a while they're going to be real dry
games this year. Yeah, it's gonna be.
That's what they did for the PS4 when it launched. Like they had more indies and stuff just to kind of like cover that ground until their big bangers released. Xbox pushed everything out the gate and they didn't have anything else for a couple of years.
Absolutely.
So like Sony doing this is fucking brilliant, really.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying.
I agree with you.
Here we go with Geekhead and his weird chat.
Say what?
Geekhead and his weird super chats.
Oh shit.
Hey, let me get this. I'm gonna get here with the $5. Not gonna lie, girls that believe in zodiac signs need attention to just not for me.
Oh god.
Hey, what's going on?
From me.
Hey, every week you can't be having some random ass shit in the chat, man. Thanks, DK. Appreciate it.
The reason I bring that up is if that's where they're going and they're launching with 3 or 4 first-party studio games in 1 year, and they see them working on third-party deals, then that makes me think that there's going to be some years where they're going to have some lows where they're kind of dry. If they're looking, because we got like 4 games going forward, they still got 3, 5, 6 years to go forward. And I'm sure they're going to look for more deals. But if Xbox is saying they're trying to hit with 4 first-party games every year, and Sony has to back that up with third-party games, then and wait, because Naughty Dog's gonna come at the end of the generation. We all know that because they always take a long time to work on their games. That's gonna be a lull in between, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, but look, like Swan said, it's a good business strategy. If you know ahead of time that you're not going to have that much content, absolutely invest in some third-party timed exclusives. I mean, I wish Xbox would have did that in the last 2 years, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that makes sense. That makes sense.
Move. That's 100%. That's the right move to do if you're in that position.
And they're aggressive. That's what we want. Xbox to be aggressive. Be aggressive. Like I don't give a damn.
When it comes to that, let's say if Starfield does make it in 21 or maybe early 22, if there's no contract involved that's saying it needs to come to the PlayStation, you better make sure that's exclusive to the ecosystem. Xbox.
Yeah. Hey, King Thrive just said something that I actually agree with. He said Sony got more third-party partnerships than Xbox and Nintendo combined. I don't know about combined, but I do believe they do have way more third-party partnerships. One, even though Nintendo is, killing it right now, their platform is still limited on the games that can be on there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Sony does have a lot more partnerships than Xbox.
Sorry, Dirt. Like I think on Twitter, somebody compared what games were coming out on both platforms, and it looked like Microsoft had more third party, kind of like support, whereas that Sony has more third party in terms of scale, like the AAA term. So it's like they have more of those backers than. Yeah.
Let me see if I can find that. Well, I know Xbox has announced more first party content coming.
Yeah.
Than PlayStation has. But yeah, let me see if
I'm about to go ahead.
No, you go ahead, bro.
No, I was saying the only thing I remember is that one tweet Aaron Greenberg commented on. He didn't say anything, he just commented with with the eyes when something's interesting. Someone pointed out after Xbox's last show that they had more next gen games only announced than PlayStation was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that was the one he had commented on. I don't know about the quality or number or anything like that.
Yeah, definitely.
But it just seemed like more smaller titles. They seem like more AA centric titles besides your Stalker. Like that's more of a niche kind of like PC thing. Like a lot of people don't like, they didn't pay attention to that game. Then you have The Ascent, you have Scorn and stuff like that. Like those titles.
You know what? You're right. I forgot about those games, Juan. I forgot about Scorn, the Medium. Yeah, The Ascent. You're right about that. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
The one thing I'm glad is they literally have just a list of games that they've announced, sort of roadmap for that are coming, as opposed to last time when they just that was. But I'm glad they learned that much.
Hey Sue.
Yeah, big facts.
Hey Sue, why ain't they having the games? Hold on, Sue. So like, why ain't they having a roadmap too? Why they had a roadmap before?
Cause they ain't had shit to show.
My boy Xavier Bay with the $5. I'm starting to believe Sony has an empty clip. Xbox just won't call their bluff. Shaking my head. Hey, I don't know if their clip is empty, but I think Sony realized that they see their games are quality, right? Meaning their games take a little bit longer to develop. And at the end of the generation, Sucker Punch and Naughty Dog dropped 2 great games at the in the same year that the PS5 came out. So that's 2 of their teams taking. They need time to make another game.
This kind of reminds me of. It kind of reminds me of box office versus streaming, and movie theaters versus apps. Like Star Wars the movie versus the Mandalorian. Yes, these are big AAA things, but are they going to be? Are they going to grab your attention as much as this thing that lasts for months?
Like Godfall.
Yeah. So, come on. So when I say that, like, okay, say God of War comes out, could be an awesome game, cool, but you're playing that for a weekend, and then you have something like Halo that comes out. And you're going to be playing that for years. You're playing that for years, possibly. So that's going to be the battle. It's going to be this ongoing thing versus this one blockbuster thing. And they can be both successful in their own right. But
yeah, they can.
As far as like your time and attention and stuff like that, we're still playing Sea of Thieves. Like, and that was mid when it came out. Like, so I don't know.
And that's a good.
Good, dude.
Let me get a super chat right quick, bro. Then I'll go back to you. Jigga J with the $5. What are the panel thoughts on Stalker 2 and Crossfire X? Jigga, thank you, brother. You know what? I'm going blank. I freaking forgot about Stalker 2 and Crossfire X. So Xbox does have a lot of partnerships. You're right about that. Damn.
Yeah, that's why I said
they did. I forgot about those 2 games, and those are. I think both of those games are AAA.
Yeah.
Those aren't indie games. Both of those games are AAA, and they both have been confirmed for 2021.
Facts.
That's a great point, Jig.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Entering Game Pass.
I'm sorry.
Don't forget that. Like they in Game Pass.
So what was you about to say? You said something about the strategies.
Like just like the like a game's quality or impact doesn't really amount to like its time, or like its length. Like you got to think about like a lot of people loved Shit Below and shit like that, or like these really walking kind of like puzzler games, and they were
The
fucking
Witness,
short.
Firewatch.
Shit, The Witness was fucking beautiful. Overwatch was great too. Shit,
So
was Call of the
Firewatch.
Sea. Call of the Sea was fucking amazing.
Oh yeah, I'm playing that right now.
Yeah, beautiful fucking game. Great story too. But it's just like those games are maybe like 5-6 hours. Like they're not really long, but it's like the impact like stays with people down into the Game Awards. So shit is just like, yeah, Halo's gonna have that longer lasting, but will God of War hit really hard where like the impact is just like crazy, where people just constantly remember it and bring it up. Like everybody brings up The Last of Us 2 all the fucking time. So it did its job.
And bad.
Swan, that's a good point, because the God of War, it kind of hit me like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Same,
damn,
same,
that shit was amazing
for me.
Yeah, it kind of hit me like that. Let me get this super chat for my boy Zeb, your baby, $2. Dirt, stop soft showing FN and let me on. So you want to get maybe another time, not today, brother. But I appreciate it.
Hey, not with that Stadia controller on your Avi.
Oh shit!
Oh man,
I told you, man, you change that Stadia controller, bro. I get you on way more often. No, but this is a good topic, man. One more quick thing. We talk about that game Pragmata, which is a multi-platform. Just some space. Yeah. All I saw was a guy in a space suit and a little girl. And I don't know what the hell.
That was a ghost, maybe, or something.
Like Space Death Stranding. I don't know what. I'm not saying it's gonna play like it. It's just weird.
But I'm going to say this because it was Capcom and Capcom had a damn good generation last gen. I'm going to go with it because it's Capcom and I trust them right now. Now, if this is the 360 generation, I don't know, but the PS4 and the Xbox One generation, Capcom was on fire. So hopefully they take that to next gen. So yeah, that game is coming out 2023. So I guess it was supposed to come out 2022, but it was postponed to 2023. So we'll see what happens.
Because of COVID as well. A lot of these games are early development and kind of mid development. They're taking the hit. They're like 6 months behind now.
They showed it last year, and now it's 2023. That's 3 years.
Damn. Yeah, basically, 2020 was just a year that lost. Basically, they did no work in 2020. Basically, in that sense.
Yeah.
I personally think it was one of those CGI trailers that they put out there, and then they're gonna show it every E3 for the next 3 years.
Hey, just to keep your eyes on it, like that's what it is. Just to keep your eyes on it.
They put on the Sony.
Yeah. So, all right, man, y'all ready to move on? We got to talk about this former Halo dev.
Oh shit,
Kobe. What's his name? What's his damn name? Oh man, Kobe. Damn it.
Yeah, Kobe.
Hold on. It's Kobe. Shit, it was my video and everything. Payne. Kobe Payne. So check this out. GameSpot put out a little tweet talking about an article where they said former Halo Infinite dev went to Darksiders dev. The game Darksiders. So did he just respond like, hold on, man, hold on.
You gonna show the tweet?
Yeah, I'm sorry. He was like, I was a damn contractor, man. Like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? Let me pull up the tweet right quick. I meant to pull it up, but I was writing down my damn timestamps. He was like, man. You say what, Sue?
I reposted in the DM.
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah. Okay, here it is, guys. So let me share my screen. So Kobe was like, hold on, man. Let me show you guys the whole thing. Sorry about this. My professionalism. Can you guys see the screen?
Yep.
So, as you see, GameSpot said Halo Infinite designer has left 343 Studios to join Darksiders Studio. Now, that was the damn title you guys see. So, the guy that they were actually talking about, Kobe Payne, came in like, hold on, man. Guys, I was a contractor. My contract was ending, so I found a new job. This isn't news. Stop with your clickbait. Shout out to Kobe for keeping.
It's messed up when he ratios the GameStop tweet.
Oh, you say what?
So it's messed up when he ratios the GameStop tweet.
I feel like
hold on, wait. Dirt, do you know what ratio mean?
Ratioed?
Yeah.
No, I just roll with y'all. I'm that shit,
It's basically when your post like out ratios the other person's post, and basically
okay. Okay, so 1.8. Oh, okay. Now I see what you said. So GameSpot got 1.8 likes, 294 retweets. Oh, and my boy Kobe got 4.4. Okay, I got you. Ratio. I'm sorry. Okay, thanks. I'm old.
So ratio basically is like a Twitter version of you got owned on your own post type shit.
Yeah. Hey man, why is Thrash here coming in the chat, bro? Hey Thrash, man, I thought you was above this, man. You be getting heli views on your shows and shit, and you're here fighting with the chat, bro, about Xbox.
The trash can. Guy posted about multiple
God damn.
You a YouTuber with like 10,000 plus subs, man. Get good numbers. What the fuck you arguing with the chat over here? Oh, bro.
Apparently got nothing better to do.
Yeah, when it comes to this, what's his name? Kobe.
Huh? Yeah.
Kobe Payne.
Kobe Payne. It's
Kobe
good.
Payne.
Like I reckon, more like contractors and developers, like whoever works for these like teams, they need to come out. If they see a clickbait title from GameSpot, IGN, Kotaku, and all these other guys, and if it's something like that, like he was a contractor, they should come out and slap the shit out of him. And this guy did it perfectly. He did it with respect as well. He did it perfectly. He hit him, and that, you know what? That was good because that title makes it seem like Halo's fucked up. It's in a lot of trouble or some shit.
Definitely, man. So let me get the super chat from my boy.
Dumb as shit, Dirt.
Huh?
That's I told you, game media focuses on the dumbest shit.
Yeah, but it's just clickbait. Emmanuel A1 to $5. Good to see Swans back on the pod. Apparently, Sony doesn't believe in generations or VRR or ALMM anymore. Terrible. Sony keeps scamming Americans. My boy Emmanuel.
Hey, Dirt, is that a topic or no?
What?
Just do that. Do you give a shit when I'm gone?
Yeah, I didn't really put it down. But
real quick, it was somebody, I forgot who posted it, but like they said Sony let down and lies to their customers from their TVs to their PlayStations, talking about 8K this and VRR that and like the TV's resolution. Like they were talking about a whole bunch of shit, and they said all they check boxes, and they had like Xboxes through all of not that Xbox, but like an Xbox through all the shit that they lied about. Like this is not coming. They finally said after this date, you can't return the TV. Like we told you it's not coming. If you still bought the TV after this, that's on you. Like so it's like a whole bunch of stuff that they said was gonna be available on the console / your TVs that aren't, and they finally came out and said, yeah, they're never coming. And if you decide to buy them on your own at this point, that's on you. You can't return it.
What?
Okay,
that's fucking
what? Hey, Will,
yeah,
we'll
so
definitely
like J-Dub when he was capping for that Sony 900, whatever. What is it called, Sean?
I think it's X900H.
Yeah, it is like two. It's like two of them. It's like an X and an H and something else. But yeah, they're like they're gonna be able to do this. They're gonna be able to do that, and it's compatible with the PS5 for this and that. And it's none of it.
Do you remember when the first?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What's up? Yeah, Sue, do you remember when they first talked about it, and I said to Jay, "Don't fucking buy that TV."
Yeah, he's PlayStation is not like. Listen, Sony is not PlayStation.
Hey, bro,
PlayStation is
Sony. Later though.
I asked if it was a topic. You said no. We can talk about it now.
No, but then I said, we could talk about it later.
Okay. All right.
Okay then.
All right.
Actually, I won't eat that one because I don't really know much about it.
Okay. You got to study up on it real quick.
Yeah, because I don't know much about. I saw some things about it, but I don't really know much about it. So anyway, all right. So back to this, what they have said. Like you said, Sean, I appreciate him shutting them down. Now we heard, I believe, was it Post Up told us about a month ago that he heard that they were letting the devs, the contractors go.
Basically, the game is done. They're just in the polish stage, and maybe they might add one or two extra, but most of it basically is done.
Yeah, so the guy Kobe was like, "Yo, man, my contract ended. It wasn't that I left and went to another job. I quit 343 and went to another job. His contract ended. So to see that they're actually letting like some of the contractors go, it seems like they're really just focusing on just polishing the game. So what you guys think about that? Swan, what you think about that, man?
Shit, he did his job, yo. You got a lot of these, publications who like to just kind of like throw out disorganized shit. Like they like to get people riled up, especially when it pertains to Xbox. So they gonna come with the most clickiest shit. Even after 343 showed the screenshots of the updates and everything, and like everybody was pleased. Then this comes out and it's kind of like throwing like a wrench in the anticipation or the excitement about it. And it does. this is why people have such a distrust for like publications and shit right now. Like you can't keep doing this shit. And like luckily this guy came out and he clarified it for everybody.
He
like
straight away, yeah. He just stopped it.
But like you know that you have like rental kind of like rental staff. They just to handle like the heavy lifting. But after all of that is done, everybody's doing cleanup now. You don't need everybody. So it just makes sense. Like how they're handling it, letting the people go and stuff. So,
and Xbox brethren, I want to say the same thing. There are a lot of people from other studios that we have collected that were contracted. They didn't just quit. So this goes for both sides. So like, unless they're like a big, head person type of deal, they probably had like a contract to complete this game. Once the game is complete, they're free to pursue another contract. Think of them as mercenaries.
Exactly.
So like if it's a studio head or somebody that was like in charge of something big, cool. But if it's just a game developer that's working on a level design or some shit, okay, cool. Let it be. He got a new job. That's all.
That's what like Joseph kind of took over from. Was it Chris Lee? He kind of stepped to the side.
Joseph State.
Yeah, and he took over. That's what you call it, like a different position, job position anyway.
No, it's just it's the same old thing. They'll join this, but obviously nobody asks about can you confirm the God of War or Horizon Zero Dawn release date after that list came out. I see zero interest from any of these journalists asking about that. Come on here.
Yeah, man. So, hey, Dev, well, you got anything, Dev?
No, I think everybody touched on everything there.
Oh, okay. Let me get this from my boy Tip Diamond with the $5. Better late than never. What up, WBG and guests? Looking forward to the rest of the show. Oh yeah, GameSpot was capping horde. Pause. True boys. Thanks, Tip Diamond. You said it was capping. Hey, you know how they talk in LA.
What talking LA?
What did GameStop do? I haven't seen for it.
No, GameSpot.
GameSpot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, GameSpot. They was the ones that started the whole thing. So that's what they did, man. They
the news is like
that clickbait title. Yeah, man, clickbait title, bro. Nothing else to say. Clickbait title, flat out. Anything else on this? Oh, we got a couple super chats. Let me get this. My boy ATL with the $5. Do you think non-tentpole games, third-party games, will have a hard time selling at $70 with a non-tentpole?
He basically big games.
It depends, like
non-big games.
You gotta have a good showing. That's what it takes.
They're not charging $70 for those games. If they're not AAA,
like 50 or 60.
Well, how long? Hey, at one point they was going to give a charge. What's that? What's that game name? Destruction All Stars. $70 until they decided that. Which was a good decision.
$70 for that?
How much was that for?
Oh yeah, for the All Stars jump. That's what you talking about?
Yeah, yeah, they was gonna charge $7 for that.
That was
$5. Twisted Metal cartoon version. Fuck out of here.
Geekhead with the $5. Wait, I just realized something. If you take a loan from a bank and use it to buy the bank, you will be debt free. Oh man, what the hell is that? Hey, thanks, Geekhead, bro. I appreciate it.
Good one, man.
Oh man. All right, you guys ready to move on? Let me get my time stamps. You guys ready to move on? You got anything else about this?
What ATL just said, like, yeah, many of them third-party games, they will struggle, definitely. That's just why they probably put it into the PS collection now with Destruction All-Star or PSN, PS Now, or Game Pass. Some games can't do it, but if you have a really good showing...
Who's making that again?
No idea. Hey, man, Emmanuel was right. They're charging $70 for a Returnal. They are charging $70, and that's an indie game. They are charging $70.
Yeah. Game Pass for the win.
Yeah, I'm about to say Game Pass subscription would be real nice right now.
Even ponies are
think about it. Hey, because think about Game Pass. The games that we know of, Scoring is going to Game Pass. Stalker 2.
Stalker 2.
Yeah.
Medium.
Stalker 2 is going to Game Pass. The Medium is going to Game Pass this month. Halo Infinite.
Gunk.
You know, we
Crossfire.
Gunk. Well, I don't know if that's this year, but we're hearing things about Forza Horizon 5 and maybe Starfield.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Crossfire X and
Dirt. This is why
this
is why it just works. Go back to that last show they had. Every single game they showed is going in Game Pass day and date.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
All of them are next gen.
That's
besides,
amazing.
all of them are next gen besides Halo.
Yeah.
and that Balan game, Balan Wonderland, whatever the hell.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
wait.
dang.
Were the
why
games
you
in the
bring
free
it
show going to Game Pass too? Like
I don't know if that's a Game Pass game.
I don't
What'd
know
you say,
about
RP?
that one game with the gun, with the silver gun. What's the name of that shit?
Silver Gun.
You talking about
Yeah, it's
Bright
like-
Memory?
No, the other one. They was fighting. I don't know.
As
They said
Dust
like the transfer.
Exometal or something like
It's
that.
Exomecha. That's a free to play.
No, yeah,
I think it's a
Exomecha.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's okay.
It's Xbox exclusive,
Okay.
but it's free to play. I think.
Yeah, it's a next gen free to play.
See, now this dude coming here distorting his free dummy. We said that, dickhead. We said they put it in plus. Stupid.
Wait. I'm gonna use their logic. It's not free if you got to pay it through the service.
Right. No, but at one point, hey, look it up. At one point, they was gonna charge $70 for it. Look it up.
Yeah.
But
They
no, but
decided to put it in PlayStation Plus.
if you don't have
Stupid.
PlayStation Plus, it still costs how much?
Oh shit.
Ooh, that's a good point. Look it up.
You better get the subscription.
Big
then.
That don't,
What-
that
what-
don't
what-
sound free to
what-
me.
What if you get it? What if you get a plus after it's free? Then you gotta pay for it, right? Well,
Yeah.
Game Pass is always there, at least the first party.
Oh,
Hey, yo, Chris Space is right. For Crossfire X, the single player portion is not in Game Pass, so we got to pay for that.
It is, no.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
That's that remedy stuff, you know. Remedy
Yeah,
charges.
yeah, that's the
everything.
remedy
Yeah,
part.
Remy ain't fair. They want their money. Cause Victor Allenstein with $5. 2018 7 studio acquisitions. 2019 console reveal at Game Awards. 2020 ZeniMax acquisition announced. Any guesses for 2021? Happy New Year, panel. Hey, that's a
Poke
good
that
question.
shit.
Man.
Happy New Year.
That's
Bro.
hey, thanks, Vic. That's a good question. I don't know. I think it's about just showing the games now at this point. If they
I
make another
disagree.
acquisition, cool. But I'm at the point they just need to show the games. You know, I'm ready to see the games.
Yeah,
I'm ready
The
to
only-
play Halo. Let's go.
The only other big rumor is a version of Ubi Play Plus, whatever Ubisoft,
Yeah,
whatever
Ubisoft,
service.
yeah.
Ubisoft.
They say-
Yeah.
That's a rumor, but I
They
don't,
said
I
they're
don't know
talking
much.
to every major publisher. That's a rumor.
Then
Well, you know what? Hey, yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh no, I'm sorry. You go ahead, man.
No, I think Jez Corden, like they quoted him saying that like they have been talking to Ubisoft like real strong about like getting that on Game Pass. So I mean, like that gives it a little bit more weight to it, like with his work, because he worked around him and with him. So I mean, it may be a thing, like for real. So
I reckon it is because we talked about this like around September time.
mhm.
Hey, yo, this is a
I
great
think
segment. Just go
Ubisoft.
ahead. Let's start talking about this. Yeah. So, like Swan said, Jazz Gordon said this on him and Rand's talk show that he heard that Xbox tried to. They talked to every major publisher about bringing their games to Game Pass, and EA was the first one to bite. Right? They bit. Now we're hearing rumors about Ubisoft, fellas. If this is true, Xbox ain't playing with this Game Pass shit, are they? They really trying to make it that service.
Imagine this
You know?
Activision.
Oh, boy.
Well, because if you're a third party, think of it this way: what's the biggest? I won't say the biggest. What game generates the most money?
Well, free
It's those
to play
live
game.
services.
Call of
Yeah,
Duty,
like live
probably?
services.
Yes,
free-to-play
free to play games. And why? Because it's more accessible to more people. So now that the gate is open, and now you're doing everything a la carte, you have all these people that might buy something that would never buy it if they never bought the game. So now that you give access to all those people to the game. You say, you know what, I might buy this skin, or I might buy the season pass, or I might buy the, whatever. So you have millions of more people that have this game to potentially buy more stuff from you than you ever had. So that's why it's attractive to third parties that have a lot of DLC and stuff like that. So they're kind of making it like a semi free to play if you have the service.
Well, it's that, but it's also you got to think about Game Pass, like how they said, how PhilSpencer said that like Bethesda is like key for like the success and longevity of Game Pass. It's just like because the specific type of games that Bethesda works on are really their time sinks. So like you have your live service games, let's say EA, let's say Activision, and all these games get inside Game Pass, then these people, they might not even buy the game per se. They may buy expansions or like DLC, but it's more so for the long term. You want the reoccurring. So you want people to get invested with all of these games. Like you want them to put all of this time into these games. If they don't buy the game and they just keep subscribing to Game Pass, that's just more money. Like,
well, yeah,
like one-time purchase.
No, I get why Xbox is doing it. I'm saying for the third parties, what do they get out of it? And this is the reason why bigger third party games are going to be more into doing those kind of things, because any game that comes to Game Pass makes more money because they buy more stuff from that game.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm pretty sure when 2K,
like
I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure when 2K came to Game Pass for a little bit, they had a bigger boost than any other time this year or that year. Prior
last year.
Mm-hmm. So like, don't be surprised if some more like EA games go to the vault quicker than they used to. Because could you imagine if you had everybody that bought FIFA loved FIFA, but then you drop it in Game Pass, and now you have people that were never FIFA fans that end up playing FIFA, and now they into the FIFA ecosystem.
Mm-hmm.
You saw what happened to Neff, and Neff don't like sports games. Neff bought 2K. Neff is a 2K player now. So like all you have to do is expose people to things that they've never had, and all of a sudden you like it, just like they said in their thing. Find your new favorite game. And that's literally what it's for.
And they don't take the ownership off the table. That's the thing. Like if you actually just want to own it, then you can own it. Like they never take that option away from you. So
and
it's
discounted. Right. Yeah.
And the microtransactions and DLC is discounted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you got Ultimate, definitely. DJ Birdo with the $2. Excuse me. Plus on top of that, so Phil cutting that check.
Facts. The checkbook's open.
Yeah, the fact of the matter is, who wouldn't want their game to be on a subscription service that has over 15 million people?
Yeah,
like, come on now, we gotta stop. We gotta stop with nonsense.
You know how much money that is,
and it's probably more than that now. To be honest,
and then here's a part for a regular AAA game to be considered successful. How much does it have to sell? Between like 3 and 5 million, maybe.
Yeah, about
depending on the budget.
Yeah.
All right, so now you triple that. You triple the install base potentially. Like that's
more
a lot
chance
more
of people playing the game. Yeah.
Yeah. So like it's not like
right quick.
Yeah.
ATL has said that like Gaming Forte works at GameStop, actually in Michigan. I know exactly at the one he works at, but it's so far from me. It's actually by like where my daughter mom live on East Side.
Damn.
But he said that he got a lot of Demon Souls returns at his store.
Oh,
do you know why I think that's from ATL? People got a hold of the PS5 and they're like, yeah, let's get these new games. And they bought that shit. It was like, what the fuck? This shit too hard. Get this shit out of here. No, they was like, nah, this game ain't.
You bought a game because there was no other exclusives. Like Spider-Man, cool. Demon Souls, you got it because it was exclusive, not knowing that, or even if you did know, but that's not your type of game, but you bought it anyway. Look at Z. Z didn't like any, like, besides maybe Bloodborne, but he didn't like Ghost of Tsushima. He didn't like any of those Souls-like games, but he bought it anyway because that was the only new game to come out. So the attachment rate is probably higher than that game would have been if it wasn't a launch game.
Definitely, because it's the launch game, man. You know, you want games to play, so yeah, that's
they
funny.
Wanted to probably use the new controller too, and those are the only two games that kind of like allow you to use that besides the pack-in title that comes with the console. So it's like after that, like they don't want to go back to play PS4 games, and they can't play them with the DualSense. So.
Right. Yeah, man. Yeah, you're right, man. So
no, like I said,
owning
like,
is the future.
Yeah, owning and renting. I think it's gonna change. The game's gonna change.
Owning games is the future. Wow, man. But Netflix and Disney Plus sure is killing it, though, brother. I don't know if that's Spotify.
How is it the future if that's always been the past?
Yeah, man.
Well, that's always
that-
been the thing. So it's like it's never changed. Like I
No,
don't
like when it comes to Game Pass, they need to fill it with all sorts of content. There's got to be so much content in there that everybody's got to appeal to everybody, not only a certain type of gamer, everybody. So, and that's what they're doing. I wouldn't be surprised if you see Ubisoft, like some sort of Ubisoft in there, playing there, or like I reckon they could do something similar to EA Play. It'd be like a Ubisoft like that, and then maybe someone else as well in the future. But definitely, they want to boost our ecosystem up, and they need to do that with games.
And Sean, you're exactly right, and I believe they know that. That's why they're trying to, like you said, they have that while it open, and they're trying to get more content into Xbox Game Pass.
Well, if we look at the big AAA studios and slash what is it called, publishers. So when there's an E3 show, each one had a day, right? You know, so if you look at so of course you got an Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, but then there's the EA, there was the Bethesda showcase, there was a Square showcase, and Activision. Did Activision have one?
No,
I think maybe Ubisoft. All right, cool.
Ubisoft, yeah.
Ubisoft.
So Xbox now has EA under their little thumb. We bought Bethesda's Cinemax. Square Enix kind of has more of a PlayStation tie-in, and then the only one left basically out of the big ones is Ubisoft. So if Xbox can get that kind of either a partnership or something going on, they would own the majority. I won't say own, but they'd have a tie into the majority of the big AAA games
In their
studios.
service.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And that's the plan. That's the plan,
man. Definitely, that's the plan. But hey, Sue, man, that's a great point that you just made about
because I'm thinking like who's left.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right about that. That's a great point. So, anything else before we move on from?
So,
Oh man,
no,
if
suspect,
they Warner Brothers,
that'll be insane. But just suspect massive content drop this year as well in Game Pass. Expect it to be bigger and better than last year.
The one thing I would say is the fact that Dirt didn't even remember half the games they announced at that show is. That's what I think in the future. Xbox. What is that? What's the damn show that you have that's smaller? Sometimes they have big news on it. Inside Xbox. That is when all these games that they had in that show, break it down month by month. That's when they should give them time to shine and say, "Hey, this game's coming out this month. This game's coming out this month." That's what they need to be focusing on, in my opinion.
And if you're an Xbox guy and I forgot about the games, imagine the ponies. When they say we don't got no games, you don't remember the games. That's why. It's like, we got games coming.
Listen, now you see it happening in front of your eyes. They're shifting goalposts from one to another. Now it's not Xbox on the games. Now they're complaining about a subscription service. What the hell is going on?
Yeah, go on, Coy. What do you want to say?
Oh no, like they just speaks kind of to like what your taste is. Like I feel like Xbox has done a really good job, and they're doing a really good job by just introducing a wide plethora of games that are very different. From like scale to just gameplay design. Like you have like these puzzlers, or you have your shooters, or you have your horror games, and you have this and that. I think they're really just trying to make just like a platter of stuff that everybody can get. And I mean, like, we all have to be real. Yeah, like we all have to be honest that like when you look over at PlayStation, like those kind of like second party, third party type of like indie-ish type of games, like those AA type of games, those are the ones that stick out from the norm things that Sony produces from their first party houses. So those are the ones that stand out, like Little Devil and all of that shit. Like those games stand out way more than what they usually produce. And it's that third person, over the shoulder, heavy narrative, like you know what they're producing. So,
but I'd still say that's kind of still in the same vein, because there's still single player games that for the most part are gonna be one and done. Like the Tale.
No, but I'm just saying like art style
wise
and stuff like that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like to that.
No, I get that, but I just mean like a game that has a hook to you, like
you want multiplayer heavy something like that's
not even necessarily multiplayer. Like even if you do like a single player that had tons of expansion content to it, like how they wanted, other like you can play like what was it called, Anthem, how they want an Anthem to be with tons of content, or like a game like Skyrim, where it's a single player but it's massive, or Witcher,
But
where
that's
it's single player but it's
addicting,
massive,
though. Like that's
or,
really
or,
addicting.
or Assassin's
like,
Creed but it's massive. They don't have
You know
like,
what?
but it's like
You know
they
what the
don't
difference?
have like. Oh,
But
go
hold on,
ahead.
you know what the difference is? They literally have a subscription service that has all those types of games.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. And let me say this right quick before we move on. I'm seeing like my man, well, like he's a PlayStation guy, but he's in the chat. He's saying how you don't own your stuff. Duh, right?
Wait, stop. Hold on. So, is this what we're doing now, ponies?
I'm not about to repeat myself.
Ponies, hold on. Ponies, is this what we're talking about now? So now that the subscription service is busting off, now we're saying it's digital, you don't own them. So what about PlayStation collection? What about that?
What about anything
PlayStation
digital?
Collection,
Anything,
hold on, let me say this.
Anything digital you don't own.
And let me say this. Listen, this is our personal preference. Because like our boy Noof Nukem, he doesn't like the Game Pass thing. He likes to own his games, but he's a collector, right? If you're a collector, you like to own your stuff. Hey, that's cool, man. Do what you do. But me personally, as long as I can play these, as long as I can play these games when I want to, I don't give a shit. I love Spotify. A new album drops. I listen to it as many times as I want. I don't have, they're there, man. I mean, if it's about, these companies are laughing at you guys for paying monthly. We're getting a service.
But you're paying a fraction of the price for the full game anyway.
Yes.
Like if you were to divide the amount of games by how much you pay per month, that game to rent it costs like cents. It's like it costs cents.
And it's
but they never
working
take the option off the table of owning. So it's just like you can still buy the game at a discount.
No. You know why they want to own it? So they can trade it at GameStop when they realize they ain't like it.
Oh shit! Wait, you can turn games on digital. So like, what's the problem?
No. But what I'm saying, they want to own it so they can return the game.
No, ponies. I need a clear answer from y'all. Are y'all fucking with PlayStation Plus collection or not? I need to hear that. I need a tally in the chat.
That's a very good question. I didn't get the super chat from Luca.
Put ones in the chat.
One's in the chat. Yeah. Do you have PS Now or PlayStation Plus?
Luca with the $5. What up, boys? Can't talk in chat, but listening. Game Pass convo is still at this point. I don't know why ponies bring it up still. Also, F bias media, dog. Yeah, thank you, Luca.
That's the queen speaking right there.
Thank you, Luca.
The queen right
there. Xbox, baby.
What's going on? Luca's the truth, man. Luca is the truth, bro. She is. But let's go ahead and move on.
Yeah, Luca, send them emojis. They look dope.
Yeah, definitely.
And this is coming from a person that loves the hell out of Dark Souls, Demon Souls type games. So it's not like she biased. Like she plays.
Hey, Tsunami. Someone in the chat said you don't buy PlayStation Plus for PlayStation Collection. It's just a perk. So like just like an xCloud, bought a GameStop Ultimate. Like what are we doing here?
Yeah, man. Hey, you know what? I gotta stop ignoring these idiots. Let's move on, y'all. Let's move on.
As soon as you stop paying for PlayStation Plus, you can't play them games.
Exactly.
All right, look. Right. That's so stupid.
Man.
No
they'll always downplay it.
Yeah, they're gonna downplay. That's what it is. They're gonna downplay everything. So that's what it is, man. So let's move on, guys. Let me show you my screen right quick and tell you guys.
Wait, real quick. I'd rather stream Wonder Woman than own Wonder Woman. Just saying.
Oh my god!
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Hit the like button.
I didn't even watch it.
Yeah, that
hit the like button. Look, hit the like button for that red controller. Come on.
Damn, for that red controller.
Yeah,
so, let me ask you guys, Xbox today announced they have another controller coming out. Now, as a guy who absolutely loves Xbox controllers, I have the little blue one. I'm tempted to get this one just because I love the look of it.
You're gonna get it. I know you're gonna.
I just gave my daughter my oldest daughter, like my oldest daughter, she's not a PlayStation girl anymore. She's like PC, man. She got like this. Her and her boyfriend built her a PC, man. She got like the 3070 and shit. I'm like, damn. So she's really into PC.
Good on her,
man. So her boyfriend, he's like a IT guy, so he knows that he built her a new computer. Bro.
Yeah, don't tell her. Don't mention the other things. Don't mention the other things.
She did batch.
Nah. But Yeah, but yeah, I ain't gonna say yeah. But he built her a nice PC, man. And she wanted a controller. So she's like, buy me a controller for Christmas. Xbox. I was like, shit, you can have the Sea of Thieves one. I gave her my Sea of Thieves, and she loves it because I just love controller. That was a nice controller, but
oh damn, I'm jealous.
Don't be.
I cannot find that anywhere, yo. And they sell them for like $200 on eBay. Like fuck.
Seriously, I'm gonna sell that shit.
Which controller?
It was a nice controller for an ass game.
Nah. I want to sell it.
Oh, you out of line, Dirt.
No, so anyway, guys, so this red controller, man, I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think about it? I heard people say they have it's Sonic and Knuckles, Bloods and Crips.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Hey, I might have to buy it. I don't know. I'm rocking with the blue one for now, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna cop that. Like I got the shock blue. I got the white with my Series S. Then the Pulse red. Like you got red, white, and blue. You got that scenario, or you got Knuckles and Sonic, and we rocking. So I mean, that shit just looks really beautiful.
Yeah, like I was thinking of selling. I've got like about 3-4 controllers. I was thinking of selling my old ones and kind of get like maybe Elite and get one of these other ones as well.
Mm-hmm. Definitely get an Elite.
Oh, Elite's coming, definitely. That'll be coming soon. I can get it now, but I'm not interested in the moment.
As far as controllers goes, I'm glad because after I saw my Cyberpunk edition Xbox One X, I went back and bought another one of those Sony Silverhand controllers because that controller is dope for the PC.
Mm-hmm. That is a nice controller, yeah.
And if anything else, I probably get a Elite Series 2.
Yeah, so I
get the Elite.
I gave my Elite Series 2 to my family, to my mom. So
wait,
so
what?
I just have the Series controllers. Yeah, like I didn't like it. Like I didn't really.
No. You gave it. No. You gave it to your mom. Is the part I said. What?
yeah. Like as I set up my One X upstairs, so everybody can play. Like they're all playing Cyberpunk and shit. But I got the Series controllers, and I really love the Series controllers. If they make an Elite like this, then I'm straight. Like,
hey, Dirt. I ain't gonna say who said it. Remember in the DMs, somebody said, "Oh, the new Xbox controller gives my thumb a cramp."
What?
Yeah,
what?
somebody said.
Somebody, some Xbox Kappa. You know, I ain't gonna say
some
it.
BBST member. Yeah.
Oh man, it might rhyme with kiss and teal. But he said the controller makes his thumb go numb. So you know what I told him?
No. Sue. He goes, Xbox fucked up.
So you know what I said? So you know what I said to him? Then use your old one, dummy. Like, they're backwards compatible. You ain't got to use the new one. You can use the old one you love.
Speaking of which, since we talk about controllers, my PS5 controller out of nowhere, it got that shit where the buttons get stuck for no damn reason.
Oh man.
I keep the shit pristine, don't get nothing on it, and the buttons just start going real slow.
Stop, you got barbecue sauce.
I ain't got shit on it. It sure would be nice if the PS4 controller on the PS5. What'd you think?
Hey, y'all, may I address BG in the chat? What up, BG? Thanks for joining us, brother. He said, as of now, Game Pass is just a crutch and a safety net to cover for Xbox lack of first-party content and the situation where their first-party games turn out mediocre.
So what's key to them?
Say like you run with that right now. So eventually the games turn out much better. Is it still a crutch, or is it like, is a quality service?
Like the narrative.
Not even that. Like, so we expect Bethesda and ZeniMax games to be not what they were in the past. Like bad games.
They already thrown Bethesda under the bus because now they're saying they hate Bethesda games. Remember that?
Oh man. Yeah. So we saying playground games don't make great games. So come on, like Perfect Dark is gonna be mid. Okay.
Let Koi go. Go on, Koi.
Oh, you got some Koi.
It was this like you have like all of these companies have an opportunity to flop or prosper. That's with any company. But I don't think just because they're going to a service that lowers their capability or their like ability to produce quality content. Like that doesn't take away from them. that just alleviates the pressure that is usually on them. So I mean, it gives them more time to make better shit. Like that's what I personally think, though. Go ahead.
I agree with the risk part. Like it's less of a risk because you're gonna get the money in the service. Yeah, but it's not gonna prevent it from being an awesome, game or experience. Like I'll give you an example. You can have awesome content in a subscription service, but when it's not so awesome, it still can do well. But it doesn't prevent it from being great. It doesn't prevent it from being great.
Yeah, let's get back to it because I was going back to Game Pass again.
Yeah. I just had to BZ in the chat.
No, we was talking about controllers. We was talking about controllers, actually.
Oh yeah.
We was talking about controllers.
I remember what I was gonna say. Go.
Well, you can go ahead. I'm about to switch it up a little bit. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I can't wait for them to relaunch the lab. What is it called? Design Lab. Because they're gonna have some fire designs that you can do now. Because I've been holding off because I had one in my cart now, but once they announced the new ones and they said they're gonna open up in the store next year, I said I'm gonna hold off because I want all the new features, I want the new size, I want all that greatness. But like when they come out with the new stuff, I want all the options. I want the see-through ones. I want all the different texture grips. I want all that shit because because that purple one, that see-through purple one, like purple my favorite color. That see-through purple one I was gonna buy, and I was gonna buy the see-through white one. But I was like, I'm gonna hold off.
It wasn't purple. It was like magenta or something.
I think
but it's magenta, but it's purple. It's purple. It looked purple.
It's kind of purple is burgundy-ish.
Yeah, it's not
since we're on controllers. Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying I think you're gonna be buying one. Koi's gonna be buying one. Anybody else?
No, I'm good.
I'm not gonna buy one, man. I just bought that blue one. I ain't even using my black one yet.
I'm about to buy a Buccaneer theme when I already got it kitted out.
Oh shit!
Shit.
Anyway, let's move on.
All right, let's move on, y'all. So we're still talking about controllers. So I know you guys have the whole thing with the batteries. There was a rumor or somebody said something that Xbox controllers are still using AA batteries because of a long-term deal with Duracell. So ponies was like making fun of us. Most Xbox guys like, well, it makes sense. They kind of make sense. But then there was an update where Microsoft came out and said they are not forced into using AA batteries due to a deal with Duracell. Now, I remember Jason Ronald saying, they like options. So then when the rumor came out that they had a deal with Duracell, people was like, all that option stuff was bull because they have a deal with Duracell. Then they came out and said they don't have a deal with Duracell and they are not obligated to support Duracell batteries in the console. In the controller. So what do you guys think about this? What's your guys' personal preference? No Xbox bias, just as a gamer. What is you guys' personal preference? Now, I'm going to go one at a time on this one.
All right.
Go ahead, Sue.
Me personally, I fucking love batteries because I have so many rechargeable batteries just from years of just having rechargeable batteries. I never plug my controller in. I never dock my controller. When one of them dies, I go to my little battery charger and I pop them out, pop those back in, and this is a rotation I have. And those batteries are longer lasting than regular batteries. So that's one. Two, I didn't buy an Elite 2 because it didn't have batteries. So I'm not capping. I like my batteries. Three, they don't die. The controller, like when you have a PlayStation controller or internal battery, they have a finite life cycle. Like for instance, I have these Turtle Beach headsets, three like surround sound wireless headsets I bought at the beginning of the last generation. Those batteries are fucking dead. I had to go on eBay and find like this back store that happened to sell a version of my battery. I had to do surgery on my headphones just to get a new. It wasn't like a plug and play type option. I had to unscrew wires and cords and motherboards, put the battery in, plug it in, screw it back up. Guess what? I'm not doing that for Xbox controller. Give me batteries.
All right. Well said, sir. Well said. Hey, Swans, what's your thought about this battery thing, man? Like, what do you prefer, bro?
I prefer the batteries, battery pack. I guess the people would count them as the same thing, but just batteries overall. And and if you want to, like, you could always plug it in. So, that's fine too. I've opened up DS4s to change out the batteries that decay over time, because like you said, that's what happens. Like they degrade over time, over use, and sometimes even when you get a brand new controller out of the box, the battery could already just not work. So then you got to worry about that as well. So yeah, it's just like I'd rather take the option of having the batteries that I could switch out easily than having to get like a kit and take the damn thing apart and then also buy the battery or just buy a whole new controller. It saves you money overall if you get the rechargeable batteries.
Sean.
Yeah, I'll agree with this guy.
I like the batteries, Dut.
I like the black batteries, yeah. No, I prefer it.
Oh
no! Oh shit! Pause there. I prefer I prefer it like this because you can choose what you want to put into it, or if you want to put normal batteries in, rechargeables, or the play charge kit, which I have. I've got 2 of them, and if they do fail, the batteries, I just can switch them around. So I prefer the option to have that because Xbox has been doing this for a fucking minute now. So majority of people, who games on Xbox, they'll have rechargeable batteries. Or the play charge kit from last generation. So I prefer that so I can switch it in and out.
Hey, like you ever been playing the game, with your homies? They say, oh shit, man, my battery died. So I mean, like he just pop out, then he go change his battery. Hold on, let me tell you a story. So then he go change his battery right quick, and we right back to playing. You ever you've been playing multiplayer on the PlayStation and do battery die?
Oh
shit, man, I gotta charge my battery. That little ass cord.
The half of
R&B. Hold on, I gotta sit on the floor real quick and plug my controller in.
Man, I don't know why the ponies have difficulty with batteries inside compartments. They must not have been 90s kids then, because it makes sense how they're all like casual and playing Fortnite for the most of their life. Energizer has an official battery pack and charger for the Xbox controllers. Take it out, you put in a controller, you can charge it from there, you can charge it with a USB cord. You don't have to take it out. I don't understand why this is a big difficulty. I don't understand why there's even things that we argue about.
Because Xbox is doing it. That's why they're talking trash about it. Devin, what you thought? Like, what's your thought about it, man?
I like having the options. Like, I can use batteries, or I can just buy a rechargeable battery pack. That's it. Period. Like you have one in your controller and you have one charging. So when one dies, pop in the one charging and put the other one back on the charger. Easy as that. Simple.
And also, the price of a DualSense is what, $70?
Yeah. So
most Xbox controllers you can get for like $50, sometimes $40.
Yeah, cheaper.
So you can still get a charging play kit if you want.
I think my boy Eli the Realist just hit the nail on the head. They don't have a problem with it. They're just running with a narrative. Absolutely right, man. Absolutely right. They're running with a narrative. So yeah, call us Xbox.
That's a pretty dumb narrative if you ask me.
Now I get where it doesn't look as futuristic, but like this, like it was futuristic. What was it? The power button that was the touch power button. What was it called? Like the Taptic or whatever it's called on the OG Xbox Ones. They said my cat used to rub up against it and turn my Xbox off, or I did this by mistake.
They did.
Guess what? They went back in time with technology and went to practical. They said a button is more practical than having a touch button. So guess what? Technology is not always for the better. Change for change's sake is not always good. Go with what's convenient.
The Ashton Luger with $5. I prefer the USB-C cord. I have the Series 2, and I just use that cord to charge my PS5 controller. I don't mind the batteries, though. Hey, Luca, that's funny because I'm an Android guy, and I have an Android S20, and that's obviously USB-C. And I have a battery pack, and so sometimes I just grab that and just charge it while I'm playing. But yeah, it's all about convenience. If whatever works for you, at the end of the day, whatever works for you. You know what I'm saying? But
you ain't got a choice on one system though. So whatever works, this is what you get. This is what it is.
Yeah, with the Series 2, shit, it runs a risk of having the whole battery degradation thing happen to it as well. So this is that was one thing that I feared about it, but I also liked how long it lasted too.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, Corey. Like
yeah.
that shit can last up to like 35 to 40.
Yeah, 40 hours. Yeah.
Here's another thing: batteries explode too. So like,
yeah, that's true. But there are that's some crazy conditions though. Like
no, this happened to me before.
What in a controller?
You do some stupid shit.
Oh, you say the battery explode? Get the fuck out of here, too.
Get the fuck out of here, too.
Wait. You don't know about expanding batteries? Have you seen
an exploding battery?
No, not exploding, like it's physically exploded. It's just that it bulges up to the point where it cracks.
Oh, yeah.
It happens in phones all the time. Trust me.
It does.
Okay. All right, Sean, you got work tomorrow, bro?
Yeah, I'm going now. Fuck you guys.
All right, man, get out of here.
Hey, Sean,
get your ass out of here.
Hey, Sean,
Sean, do me a favor, though. Honestly, Sean, you're a great guy. Do me a favor, bro. Go on and get out of here. Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out.
You gotta give me a tutorial on that RetroArch stuff still.
Yeah,
I got it running. I just ain't got the games on there.
Just watch the dude on YouTube. What's his name, Sean?
No, I got it set up.
Ray J. Let's watch Ray J.
Wait, hold on, we got super chat from Noah. Noah, take your junkie.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, 706 man,
oh shit.
Take me back. PS5 is trash. Now hold on. For the people in the chat that don't know Noah, Noah's down with the broadband bullies, and he's a great guy. He was our first guest on the first ever episode of WBG Xbox Podcast. Big Xbox guy. Gamer scores like over 200-some thousand, close to 300-some thousand now. He's an Xbox guy.
He's over 300 now.
Oh, is he? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even know. He over 300,000. So this guy is a real gamer. So Noah, like, what was it? Assassin's Creed? The first Digital Foundry comparison where the PS5 won, Noah was like, F this. Noah was like, Xbox is trash. And we was like, Noah, brother. He says, brother, calm down. He was like, no.
This launch titles.
He was like, got a launch title. Xbox is trash. No, take me back. PS5 is trash. No, Noah always been a homie, man.
See, what happens is Noah gets highly excited. He has ADD when it comes to gaming and anything. He loves he's like 2 games since I knew him that he didn't like. He's still cat for Avengers. Okay, that's the type of gamer he is. He like all games he plays, except for the ones that he can't keep his attention. But right now, I'm looking at his gamer score. He has 300,012. Wait, I'm saying it wrong. 312,900 gamer score, something like that. He has 30,000. Damn, he got 30,000 this month. So yeah, he played a lot of games.
Yeah, so shout out to Noah, man. Anyway,
anyway, you guys take care. Corey,
peace out, man.
Glad you came on as well, and
man, thank you, brother.
Yeah, we'll catch up soon, and everybody hit the like button as well before I go out. Forget these guys.
Good night, brother.
Hit the like button. All right, y'all. It's time for shit. I have a lot of topics, so we're gonna fly through them. This is the part of the show. If you're new to our channel, this is the part of the show that gets kind of crazy because we just talk over each other. I'm trying not to talk over each other, but yeah. I pretty much roll out some topics and ask these guys, do they care or not? Do they give a shit or they do or they don't or whatever? All right. So let's go ahead with the first one. Is the Arbiter in Halo Infinite? Because according to his voice actor, it sure sounds like Arbiter could be in Halo Infinite. His voice actor is it David Keith or Keith David? I always forget this N-word name.
Keith David.
Keith David. So he hinted that the Arbiter is in Halo Infinite. And I must ask you guys, do you give a shit if the Arbiter is in Halo Infinite?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Classic.
Halo 2, one of my favorite games of all time. Yes, I want that to be. I want him to be in the game.
Yeah, this shit. I just respect the fuck out of Keith David and the Arbiter.
Oh,
so it's just like shit. He played Spawn, so it's just like like.
He plays Spawn. He does a lot of work in gaming and still be acting the shit too. Yeah, Artemis is $5. Dirt, stop lying. We saw in your video you have an iPhone 4. Hey,
man,
somebody that was the iPhone 7. And Artemis, for your information, I was recording with my Galaxy S20, and yes, my work phone is an iPhone 7. They ain't trying to give us no top of the line iPhones. They say, yo, just use it to call people, and that's it. That's it. So that's why Hey, somebody's like, boy, you got an iPhone 4? What the hell? Yeah, it's an iPhone 7, and I had that for like 4 years on everything.
Hey, it's still better for video. You should have recorded on that one.
No,
we don't go there. No,
iPhone 7 does not have better video than the Galaxy S20. Look it up. All right,
well,
so
picture quality, yeah, you're right, but video,
no. Stop it.
Please not do this. Please not do this.
So let's go ahead and go to the next. Do you give a shit? Now, do you guys know who T.C. Carson is?
Yeah.
Who is?
And we're living single.
But what is he known for besides that?
God of War.
The voice of Kratos, bro. The original voice of Kratos.
I know.
The original dude. Okay.
The original voice of Kratos from the original game. So he was doing an interview with DJ Vlad, and DJ Vlad asked him, he said, yo, man, I love God of War. And why weren't you in God of War 2018? So TC Carson said, what happened? Sony Santa Monica, they wanted a guy that could do the voice as well as the motion capture. They wanted a bigger guy. And Christopher Judge is obviously a bigger guy. And he did a great job. So he was saying they pretty much didn't tell him about it, though. They pretty much didn't tell him shit. They hired Christopher Judge. And that was it. So do you guys give a shit that TC Carson wasn't told about?
He was a bigger name.
You ain't Kratos no more, brother. How you say what? R&B?
It's
what?
Well, I don't know what R&B saying, but as far as
I said, he's on. Both of them are known from one show, so how can one be bigger than the other?
No. TC Carson does much more voice acting than you think.
I didn't say voice acting. TV show.
Yeah, he does.
He does movies too. He's not just a TV show actor.
He did a couple movies. Yeah.
No,
but so does Judge.
No, not him. The other guy.
Judge.
No.
What is he?
I remember he was a House Party too. Do you remember?
Yeah, like he was in a couple films too.
The last thing I remember from him was from Stargate. That's it.
Well, yeah, that was his most
impactful
part. Yeah, like that was his.
I remember House Party too.
Oh man.
Yeah, I thought Christopher Judge did amazing though. To be honest,
he did a fucking fantastic job.
No,
I feel like his voice is way more impactful.
I'm not saying either one is bad or anything. I'm saying the last TV show I heard was Stargate. The last TV show I heard the guy was living single back in the 90s.
Well, no, well, yeah, but like as far as the decision, I'm perfectly fine with the decision because it makes sense. He's a bigger guy. They're doing fully motion capture. They don't want to do voiceover, so they want to get the person talking as they're acting. Cool. The part that he's talking about is they didn't tell him. They just was like, they
didn't even tell him.
They didn't tell him. Now, personally, I think it's a little bit unprofessional. Like, could you imagine them? Sure. Could you imagine them not telling what's his name? Steve Downs. He's not playing Master Chief no more.
Yo, that'd be fucking crazy.
Out of nowhere.
God. That'd be fucked up, right? So that's the only part I don't like.
Yeah, that's
I'm about to say because
all right, let's move
on. Snake. He got booted, not booted, but they told me.
Is the mic in your beard again, bro?
No, what's up?
You just like popping a little bit.
You said something about Solid Snake. What?
Oh, Snake. Yeah, that happened with him.
Yeah.
Your mic is messing up.
Yeah, you're glitching.
Hey, R&B, your mic messing up, bro. Yeah, man, they did that with the guy that did Solid Snake. But if you played that dog shit game, like it made sense. That they had a different voice actor, Metal Gear Solid 5. It made sense.
Well, they had I think he was acting out that stuff too, though. Kiefer Sutherland played in the last. I think it was like Metal Gear Solid 5 or something. So,
see, but what people don't realize is most games you're playing as Big Boss.
See, but that's my point. It made sense.
But still, they're clones. Clones supposed to sound alike.
No, hold on, wait. Metal Gear Solid 5, it wasn't Big Boss if you played the actual game. So that's why it made sense.
But aren't they like clones of each other and shit? I don't know.
Not in Metal Gear Solid 5.
Not in Metal Gear Solid 5. That's the original one.
The story's crazy, but Metal Gear Solid 5, it wasn't He wasn't a clone. It was a pilot. It's a long story. Shit was stupid. Anyway,
Yeah, shit, it was
Unbelievable that story.
let's move on to the next
question.
one. Nintendo has agreed to acquire Next Level Games, best known as the developers for Luigi's Mansion. They are officially part of Nintendo. And do you guys give a shit?
Not really.
No,
I mean,
that's
not really, but those games are decent.
You know what this
Nintendo
reminds me of?
just operates differently than everybody else, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
You know this reminds me of Xbox buying Playground and PlayStation buying Insomniac. You've been working with them forever. You didn't marry your wife. You didn't marry your girlfriend. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's about time.
Hold on. So, like I told you, you got to make it official, brother. Yes, you've been with your girl for 10 years. Y'all got 4 kids, but it doesn't mean nothing until the contract. Yes, that contract, that paper inside, marriage is a contract. Then
that's another thing, though, Dirt. Have they made any other games?
They have hella wives.
Or is like that it?
What you say, Devin?
Have they made any other games or like multiplayer games or any other
something else called Dark Moon? I don't know. Who gives a shit?
Well, then no one gives a shit because they've been Nintendo the whole time anyway. So yeah, they're Nintendo now. Okay.
Like, I guess the only thing you could say,
like Insomniac with PlayStation. That's all. This makes sense.
No, to a degree, it kind of makes less sense. Well, I won't say less sense, but it made more sense for Xbox than PlayStation because those developers could have been bought by the opposition. Nobody's gonna buy Luigi's mentioned whatever creators. like
that's a Nintendo IP.
Xbox, you know what I'm saying? The developers, like potentially Xbox could have bought an Insomniac or PlayStation could have bought in Playground. Nobody's buying the people that made Luigi.
But it's
because
like
it's the Nintendo IP.
Yeah, it's
I'm
about
talking
history,
about the devs.
Yeah. Like it's about the history though. Like when you got Insomniac, they've worked predominantly with Sony. So it's like if Microsoft did buy them, the fit would have been like kind of awkward, but them buying Playground, it just fit. It made sense. Just like with Sony with Insomniac. It makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. Definitely.
No, all they're doing is locking down the
that's all they're doing.
Yeah,
they're locking it down.
Next question.
So, yeah, because y'all been talking about Nintendo a little bit too long.
I tried to flex it out.
So, Microsoft asks Xbox Series X and S owners if they're interested in PS5 DualSense features. I actually got that survey myself. So, do you guys give a shit and do you want some DualSense features on the Xbox controllers?
Hell yeah. I mean, the triggers, whatever, but I like the haptics. The haptic shit, I like.
The haptics, okay.
The triggers, I can do without. The touchpad, I can do without. The microphone, I can do without. The light bar, I can do without. The haptics, I take the haptics.
Okay.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, like, if they were talking more about, like, as far as streaming, but this is just controller, yeah, that there really ain't nothing. I don't care.
Okay. Cool. So, rumors, Far Cry 6 potential release date is April 30th, according to a Dutch online retailer. Are you guys excited for Far Cry 6? And do you give a shit about Far Cry? Because I'll ask you. I like Far Cry because I love Far Cry franchise. I like Ubisoft games. So
I want to see how what's his name?
Esposito,
the actor,
I his name. Like, it's the actor. Yeah. I want to see how
Gus Fring
performs.
I want to see how Gus Fring slash what's his name from Mandalorian, the Maul Gideon.
Yeah,
he been a lot of stuff lately. So I want to see how he does. I love him as an actor. So
he does villains pretty well.
Yeah, like what you call it? You remember what was it Far Cry 3? That was like considered the best villain.
Oh man, that was the best villain ever, bro.
If he can bring that kind of touch to it, then
exactly.
Yeah, I'm back.
He said I'm gonna meet him at Los Polos Hermanos.
All right, let's move on. So Crytek is apparently, this is just a rumor, working on a new AAA game. Do you guys give a shit?
About damn time.
Yeah, because everything they come out with at the time always like looks like dope. Like you can't say Crytek doesn't make dope looking games. And every time they come out once every fucking 10 years, it definitely looks dope and it pushes the envelope.
Yeah, like it's dope. Like when like the Crytek, like they release like really visually like pushing shit, but it's just like at the same time with them releasing that, like they're dropping shit that just tanks in performance, like, or it'll just be like fucking up, just like when they released the remaster for fucking Crysis 1, it was tanking everywhere. It was just like they need to figure their engine out because the shit looked good, but it just doesn't perform good. Like that's
Rise it performed okay. Like I know it wasn't graphically as high.
Oh yeah.
But that's
Rise,
based on the Xbox One OG. But that game still holds up visually. Like if you look at that game, that game still looks awesome, even though it's a lower resolution.
I don't know. I think that remaster was pretty trash. In my opinion.
I think it was just the old. I think it's just the old engine that it was super not optimized. The new stuff is a lot better.
Yeah, I don't know about that one either.
All right. So Outriders is now launching April 1st, 2021. Free demo February 25th. Do you guys give a shit about Outriders? And have you played the demo?
I played it for a hot second. I didn't get too far into it. I'll play the demo again to see if it grabs me. But for the most part, nobody was really blown away by from people I know that played it.
So the demo's out now?
They had it.
It was
last month.
Beta.
Oh,
yeah, it was a beta last month.
Yeah, shit. I'm interested in it. Shit, I want to play it. Shit, it looks interesting.
For Xbox, you had to be a part of the Insider program to get the.
I'm glad it's a demo though. I'm glad it's a demo that drops February 25th, so I can try it out. So yeah.
I think it looks okay. I mean, I'll try it out.
Was it a beta or a demo?
It's a demo on February 25th.
Okay.
I'm assuming for everybody to play.
So basically, it's almost done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So. All right, let me get to the next one. So y'all know David Jaffe, right?
Mm-hmm.
So David Jaffe said he's sure God of War Ragnarok will be cross-generation.
Dun, dun,
now,
dun.
obviously, he's the guy that made the original God of War, so I'm assuming he has some type of connects at Sony. I'm assuming.
Yeah,
I guess.
He talks a lot of shit, so. But he said he's sure that God of War Ragnarok will be cross-generation. And remember, late last year, somebody asked Jim Ryan that question, and he said he's not ready to answer it yet. So, will God of War Ragnarok be on the PS4 also? And do you guys give a shit?
Yes, it will be, and it's smart. Like their install base is not big enough.
Exactly.
Yeah. I wonder if they were looking at the sales for Miles Morales.
So.
Yeah. I was wondering if they look at the sales for Miles Morales, seeing how it was PS4 and PS5, and they would try. I probably sure they won't do this, but they'll try to justify, or opponents will justify it not being on PS4 because Miles Morales didn't sell a lot, and that was on both, but that'll just be them stepping on a rake because they were capping for it in the first place.
Yeah, well, it's not gonna sell. Like you got to think about it. If it didn't sell a lot with two kind of like demographics there, why would you isolate the bigger one and think that it's gonna sell more? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, true.
I'm eager to see where the ponies go with this one.
It's the same argument I said for Halo. Like it's too small of a install base for it just to launch on one. Now, would it be a better game? Possibly, but at the end of the day, these games cost a lot to make, so they have to sell it to as many people as they can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
What you gonna do, ponies?
Yeah, let's move on to the next one. So apparently, GTA 5 sold 1.1 million copies in the UK last year.
Dang.
This game from 2013 is still selling 1.1 million in the UK.
They have shark cards.
Man, that's crazy. So,
though people just want to be out in the streets. That's all. Like people just want to be out in the streets, so they just buy it.
Okay.
It's gonna be a mission. It says storm the Capitol.
Oh man.
No.
Shit. You try to run to the airport to end the mission, like you try to get to the airport.
And they get arrested at the airport. All right.
Far Cry 6.
Killzone website has been retired. Players cannot create or manage clans and Shadowfalls, online multiplayer modes, player statistics, or ranking that are up for Mercenary and Shadows Fall. Guerrilla Games is focused on Horizon franchise and other projects. Do you guys give a shit that even though Killzone is still there was that noise, Juan.
What's
The
that noise?
Halo killer.
Yeah. So Killzone, like, it's still working, but the website is
R&B. Your
like
mic.
got shut down. Do you guys give a shit?
That is not me.
No, the Swans. Hey, you got some you got some background noise, Swan.
Swans. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's muted. So you guys give a shit about Killzone website being retired?
Hey, listen, I didn't care when they stopped. What he said, the Halo 360 like servers from last generation. Okay, like first of all, I'm surprised they were still up. I ain't gonna hold you. Who's still playing Shadowfall? I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I guess that also means they're probably not gonna be making another Killzone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm still surprised.
Maybe down the line.
I hear no article about this.
Maybe down the line. Hey, yo, Iron Mike said Killzone 2 was dope. That's I finished, I believe, Killzone 2. No, was that on PS2 or 3? I finished one on the PS3. I believe it was either 2 or 3. Those games is actually pretty good with great graphics. Like, that's something that Guerrilla does, man. Their games look beautiful. Their games look beautiful. So anyway, I think we lost Swans temporarily.
Oh shit.
Just hop on and hop back in if you.
Yeah. So apparently, Microsoft. I kind of meant to make this a main topic, but I got so much shit on here I kind of forgot. But at least I was able to catch it. Microsoft apparently tried to buy EA, Nintendo, and some other companies back in the day with the original Xbox, Square, and Nintendo laughed in their damn faces. So Xbox is out there trying to make big, huge moves, and Nintendo said, "Get out of here." So, do you guys give a shit? And is this some? I mean, I think this is some interesting news because I never knew this. I know most of us never knew this.
You know what it reminds me of? It's baseball. Like, you figure if you have enough money, you can own anything. No, because guess what? Mark Cuban, billionaire, tried to buy the Cubs. They laughed at him and said, "Get out of here. You're not a baseball guy. We don't want you around here." He had the money for it, and baseball told him no. Like, nah, you just can't be a part of our club. So basically, that's kind of what it feels like with Nintendo. They're like, you're not a gaming like platform. Like, you know nothing about gaming. We don't want to leave our legacy in the hands of people that are noobs or people that don't get it. So basically, they kind of laughed at him like, you make computers. Why don't you do game consoles? Like, come on, gotta get out of here. So I think if this was the same Xbox, they'd have a better chance because they had years in the game. But like, Nintendo probably costs exponentially more than Microsoft will ever be willing to pay at this point. But like, as far as a jumping off point, like if Google wanted to buy Nintendo and they have the money for it, I think Nintendo would say no also. Like,
Nintendo is unique in the thing that they could be doing horribly and they still wouldn't sell.
Well, no, but here's the also part. Nintendo, out of all companies, I think has like the most money saved up in the bank. Like, they can make 5 more systems that flop and they still have money in the bank. Like, they don't need help. They don't need rescuing. They're not like, in a down part where they need somebody to come scoop them up to, keep their future going. Like, no, like they don't need nothing. As far as EA would have been a good acquisition because at the time, there were still EA of the times when they made
Matt was still popping.
Yeah, they like all their games were like EA was like the go-to developer for games, whether it be sports or single player or adventure, whatever the case is. That'd have been a dope acquisition. Why it didn't happen? They said they didn't have enough money. Same thing with Square, but Square might have been like you're an American company, so who knows? But if just to think about it, if it did happen. And they had EA, Nintendo, and Square all under the one umbrella with Halo and Gears and Forza.
Hey, y'all. So we lost Swans. Like he's in the chat saying his mic just went out, man. So we lost him for the remainder of the show. But the show is almost over with anyway. So Harvey Smith is the creator of Deus Ex, Dishonored at Arcane Studios. And he said, at the end of Dishonored 2, I returned to Arcane Studios Austin. He said, I'm not on Deathloop. I'm working on something else. Working with those who made Dishonored and Prey. Now, I believe it was Fuzzy Belvedere last week. He mentioned, because I kind of forgot about it, that Arcane has 2 studios. One is obviously working on Deathloop. They're finishing up Deathloop. And the other one is working on something else. And this guy, Harvey Smith, is working at that studio, which is Arcane Studios Austin. So that's another game that could be announced this year or come out next year or 2023. We don't know. So this is another game that will be under Xbox umbrella. That's an unannounced game. So what do you guys think about this? And do you give a shit about Arcane Studios? Because I actually like them. So.
Yes.
I'm still playing through the Prey, the reboot of Prey. So I'm starting to get a feel for what type of studio they are. I like the starter more than like Prey, to tell the truth.
Yeah. See, look,
I think Prey went under. Okay.
No, I finished Dishonored 1, 2, the DLC. I finished Prey. I love their games. They have an art style that some people will call cartoony, but they're still like quality games, great gameplay. And Prey was one of the most underrated games this generation, in my opinion. Yeah, that was a great game.
It was partially because they did the name change and the game change, like, so people were confused about what the game was, because the original Prey isn't the same Prey that we got.
It's not. Yeah. And, they should have did too. They should have just had a whole new name for the game. Just just a brand new IP. Because it was a great game, man.
Remember the E3 trailer where they tried to bring Prey back and he was like a interstellar bounty hunter hunting aliens or some shit like that?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That game never came out.
Yeah, so it confused a lot of people / upset some people. So that's partially the reason why it wasn't, as well received.
Yep. So, all right, a couple of quick more, then we out of here. Aiden Green is a senior level designer at Warner Brothers Montreal. He joins Compulsion Games. This guy has worked on Gotham Knights, Deus Ex, Mankind Divided, and Watch Dogs. So Compulsion Games is getting more talent over there. I can't wait to see what they're doing, man. I mean, I think we're going to see what they're doing this year. I don't think the game will release this year, but I do think they will show what they're doing this year.
So when did their last game come out? When did their last game come out?
We Happy Few came out in 2018.
So they've been supposedly working on something for 3 years.
Yeah, and you know what? I believe Tim Dog said this, but Compulsion Games wants to be a big studio. They want to be a AAA studio. They don't want to do indie games because We Happy Few was a Kickstarter game, right? Mm-hmm. And they have grown to over 100 people now, and they want to be a AAA studio. So we'll see what they're doing, man. I can't wait to see what they're doing because even though I didn't really like We Happy Few, the game still had a lot of potential.
Yeah, I like the concept.
Yeah. The concept was good.
They want to do a Sony bend where Sony Bend used to make PSP games.
Yep.
And now they have like these bigger scale AAA games. They want to make that kind of turn. And out of all the Xbox studios, we know the least about what they're doing. I believe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we know what most of the other ones are doing. We don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yep.
Hey, that's a great point. We do know what pretty much everybody is doing for the most part, except for them. We know now. Obviously, 343. We're assuming that Coalition is doing Gears 6. That's just an assumption. We know what Ninja Theory is doing. We know what Turn 10 is doing. Playground Games is doing. We know what Initiative is doing. We have an idea what Bethesda games are doing. Obsidian. We know what they're doing. So Compulsion is literally one of the only ones we don't have a clue. All we know is it's a third-person action game. That's what the woman said on. I believe she was on Iron Lowe's podcast.
Yeah,
she said it's third-person game, so that's about it. Man.
The only thing she said was it was ambitious. That was it.
She did. So yeah, they're the ones we don't know anything about. So
yeah,
all right. So
R&B.
My bad, I was cut out. But no, I was saying, it's funny. Nobody was thinking about Stalker 2 until they confirmed it was exclusive. Then all the ponies started jumping out and crying. Did y'all see that?
Yeah.
Well, the first time they showed it, they said it was exclusive.
But no, exactly. Nobody paid attention to that show where they showed 40 plus games coming to Game Pass day and date because everybody wanted to focus on Halo. Remember that?
Yeah, that's true.
And now all these games are coming. All these games are coming, and they're like, "Oh, cool. What's coming to PlayStation? What exclusive?" And now it's game after game after game after game. Gonna have that
Actually,
same
I'm looking for. You know what game?
Yeah,
I'm looking forward
Perfect
to
Dark.
Till-
Xbox.
Xbox. Hey, but you know what game I'm actually looking forward to? Till Dusk Falls. Is that it? Till Dusk Falls.
As
the game where it's like it had that art style that looks like a moving picture, kind of. It had
like an animated.
I'm looking forward. I heard that's dropping this year.
Yep,
I've heard that's dropping this year. So, yeah, man. So that's really about it, man.
Hold on, you told me to hold off on the topic because you was going to talk about the topic.
Shit.
It didn't even talk about the topic.
You okay? See, you forgot to remind me. So go ahead with the last topic of the show because I still don't know anything about it. With the Sony, with the TVs, and so what's going on with the?
Pull it up in the DM real quick. It's just a tweet, and I thought it was kind of concerning. Some of the stuff that Sony's been putting out there, it kind of sounds like they're taking the embodiment of their CEO Jim Ryan, because they've been lying recently, and hopefully the lies don't stay lies and it's just postponement. But a lot of stuff that they said these Sony products are going to be able to do, they're not doing, or they're not going to be able to do like they said. So yeah, right there. Go ahead and read that, Dirt.
Sony, this JRod guy, he doesn't follow me, man. I was asking him to come on the show, but he don't follow me either. Yeah. I follow him, he don't follow me. I'm like, damn. Anyway, Sony lied to buyers of their Sony's X900H TVs. When Sony says it's coming in the future update, be afraid. PS5, no VR update, no SSD update, no M.2 slot update, no TV Tempest audio update. List goes on and on. So what does that mean exactly, Sue?
So like you can't play the video now, but like that guy in the video, he's talking about like he's basically shitting on Sony for lying because there's boxes of TVs that says compatible with this, compatible with that. It does 4K 120, does 8K, does VRS, and it says compatible with the PS5 for all these features, and yet it does none of that. And then all of a sudden they still have the sticker on it, but they're saying if you buy this TV after this point, after we told you it's not going to work and it's never coming, it's on you because you can't return it no more. And like, this is kind of concerning because we haven't seen anything with external hard drive support. We haven't seen anything with the expandable SSD. All the stuff that Digital Foundry talks about, Xbox screen has tearing. Unless you have VRR. Guess what? Xbox has VRR. Sony doesn't.
Why ain't nobody talking about this, Sue?
Because, man, you know why.
Hold on. Sue, hold on. Hey. So let me say this right quick before you continue. They call PhilSpencer a liar all of the time, right? They say
right.
They had a little list of what PhilSpencer said this is going to be our biggest E3. And if you want to think about it, that's really his opinion, right? I mean, but they call him a liar for that.
An opinion is an opinion.
An opinion, but damn, Jim Ryan told him we believe in generations until they didn't. And now this shit, and nobody's saying anything. Let me look at the comments, bro. My boy, the new legal. Jim Flying Ryan, is called yet again. Shit, next gen asked for it. They said, hey, let me get the full link to the vid. Oh, shit. What's going on? But I'm sorry, so go ahead, bro.
Well, click on the dude. Like, you'll see the name if you click on the tweet. I mean, the video. Who is it by?
I don't know. I think this might just be a clip.
No, it's a whole 2 minute 16 video. But like,
if you go down and click on the link.
I think this might be the video. I think it's just a video.
Yeah, it's just a clip that he had.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think you can see.
Oh, talking about this. Are you talking about this one? Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like ponies. Are you concerned? Like, we haven't seen nothing about all these features that they said exist. Are you concerned that it's not RDNA 3? Are you like?
Oh shit!
Do you feel like you've been led astray to a degree? Because Sony is known to me as the finessers. They'd finesse you in a way that they'll get you excited for something and then snatch the rug under your feet. Like, I don't know, like, and then we see a lot of these YouTubers and you know, maybe like websites that do gaming. They say, yeah, initial impressions said, you know, the PS5 was awesome, felt next gen, but the Xbox might be the better long-term play. Like, we've seen these articles, and like everything on the Xbox it just works already. Anything that doesn't work is because AMD hasn't figured it out yet, or developers haven't figured it out yet. The tools, when they say the tools are there, they just haven't been used yet. So Xbox is good on their side. Everything it just works. The only couple things that they had little hiccups on was like the quick resume and stuff like that. But like, that's easy fixes. Like, you can't all of a sudden magically make your system do 4K 120 or 8K. Like, they were talking about the cord in the box was 2.1 cable. Like, I don't know if it's true or not, but a lot of stuff is looking spooky. So all this next gen tech that they're talking about, I don't know if they're gonna be able to keep up with all the stuff they're saying they were gonna be able to do. I don't know. That's just me looking from the outside in, because like RDNA 2 hasn't even kicked in on the console stuff yet, with the whole DirectX 12 stuff and the super what's it called, super resolution and stuff like that, and shaders, and there's gonna be tons of stuff that the new next gen games are gonna have built in, and then that's when the disparity to me is potentially gonna take off as far as those comparisons. Because as of right now, we're showing current hardware showing old games. What happens when we show the current hardware?
They're going back and forth.
Yeah, I'm saying those are current games. What about the future games?
Right.
Yeah, because like if they can,
you know what, I noticed that they're.
What? Hello.
Oh no, I was saying they're going back and forth. I saw how the PS5 had some advantages in Destiny, even though they were pretty close. Today I saw MK11 you know, like comparison video from, I believe it was VG Tech, where the Xbox has a higher resolution. They both run at a solid 60, but even the Xbox Series S runs like dynamic resolution, was it like a 1512 to 1080p solid 60. So
that's the other part.
Right about that.
That's the other part. Like, DLSS, like I said before, is huge in the PC gaming world if you have an NVIDIA graphics card. As of right now, the implementation from AMD hasn't really been seen yet, even though they have it in the works. So the hardware is capable of it, but it hasn't like unlocked it yet, basically. So that super resolution is the same thing as DLSS. And if you know anything about DLSS, it's like a must to even play Cyberpunk. Like, you have to have DLSS running, and like even on a 3090. Like, for an enjoyable experience, you have to have this up-res techniques, because the game looks the same, but it's running in a lower resolution, so therefore you can have this boost in performance. So that also means potentially a 1080p box like the Series S can run upscale 4K and look 4K still. So that's there's a lot of stuff in there that's gonna be interesting.
Right. You know it's gonna be like?
Good shit.
It's gonna be like how when that version 2 of the Digital Foundry Assassin's Creed video, where I was crying because the Xbox 6 version was doing better. They thought they cheated or something.
Oh! Speaking of that, I saw another video. This is not even like a technical video for graphics. It was an input. It was an input latency like test, and from last gen to this gen, Xbox has caught up and surpassed the input latency from the PS4 and the PS5. Like, I think Assassin's Creed like decimated it in input latency. And then other games, they were either the same, but like it's either the same or better on Xbox, outside of a couple here and there. So as far as the latency, that update was real. Like, that they caught up and surpassed them to a degree in certain games. So there's a lot of stuff, man. Like, I know it's a little technical, but like, just know Xbox hardware, those guys making that stuff, they're not dumb. They're not cutting corners. They're trying to future-proof themselves as much as possible. And when they say, oh, Xbox is a software company and PlayStation is a hardware company, guess what? When you got enough money, you can buy people that do that stuff for you. Because those people, those people have been doing those people since the series, since the 1S and the 1X. They have done their shit. Like, they've been on it. So shout to them.
And you know what's funny about that?
All the hardware people.
So how people criticize the Xbox One fat, and I remember PhilSpencer did an interview the Xbox Series, I'm sorry, the Xbox One S had just came out. And like they were like, yeah, Phil, the Xbox One S looks great and small and compact. So kind of what happened with the Xbox One Fat? And Phil said it's done by the same exact team, but the Xbox One S and Xbox One X is what happens when they have more time, right? I guess they didn't have a lot of time with the Xbox One. They just made a big ass box. We don't want this big overheat, but here go a big ass box. So when they had more time, they made the Xbox Series One X and S, and also the Xbox Series X and S. So yeah, they're definitely talented over there, man.
And what's crazy is the Xbox One S has VRSS or variable rates. Like, why doesn't the PS5 have it? Like, this is
that's funny.
PC guys. This is PC's guy #1 feature. Like, they buy monitors because of G-Sync and FreeSync. Like, this is a big deal to them. They said it's a deal breaker. I would rather trade frames to get a steady frame rate with no tearing and like basically you get a smoother gameplay experience, even if it's a little bit lesser in frames. But these systems can handle the frames. It's the tearing that's the issue. And that's what happens when it's erratic. Like, it might be a fast frame, then a slow frame, and that's when you see the tear. This basically locks it in so it's always smooth. But yeah, like, I don't know.
Yeah, and some people say the Xbox Series S is a mistake, and 2 years from now it's going to be irrelevant and obsolete. So I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll see what happens, man. Just a lot of hate. I don't hate on PlayStation like that, man. But those guys hate everything Xbox. I just don't understand it, man. Like your brand, but anyway, we're about to get out of here, y'all. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Eli, the realest, you've been here the whole show, bro. Thank you. ATA, all of you guys has been here talking, man. We appreciate you guys, man.
Hit the like button.
Guys. Hit that like button. But Sap, man, what you got going on, man?
Knock out the rest of this 10K achievements. I got like 2,500 left, and I was playing Sea of Solitude. Well, not Sea of Solitude. What's that? Lost that? I don't know. That sea game. It's like
Lost at Sea.
Yeah. I'm playing that. That's kind of dope. I'm liking it. I'm in the second chapter right now. It's pretty dope. Beautiful.
Okay. R&B, what you got going on, man?
Hey, you know what it is, man. I'm going back to this Wasteland 3, man. I like it. I'm hearing some rumors about the next game that NXL is working on. That's going to be for Unreal Engine 4. Might be like a. Well, they say it's the first person. Yeah, Unreal Engine 5.
You said 4.
I said 4?
You said 4.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
So there's rumors that the next game might be like a first person Wasteland. So I'm interested to see how they do that, because like you can literally have a squad of 6 people. 6 people? Yeah, 6 people. So I'm just going to see how they're going to do that with like Unreal Engine 5 tech and Xbox Series X. I'm really eager to see what that's going to be like.
Oh, okay. Call of the Sea. That's the name of the game.
Yeah, Call of the Sea.
Yeah. Dev, what you got going on?
Not much, man. I'm just gonna be heading back and playing my emulators and my Gears and my normal multiplayer games on Xbox. When everybody want to pop out, man, like, we can play this FPS shit, man. Nobody wants to see it though.
I want to thank my man Swans for coming through today. His mic died on him, so he had to leave a little early. But thank you, man, for showing up. Next week we have a guy named the Video Games HD. His name 3-Bit. He's going to be on the show next week, man. So we'll talk to him, see what's going on, and everybody else, man. Still plans. I have plans to get a lot of you guys on here. Some of you guys in the chat, if you're interested, trust me. It might take a little longer than expected, but I'm going to get you guys in here. Trust me. But thank you to everybody that joined us, man. We had a great show. Sean be having to leave early unless he don't work the next day. So he said, Dut, I'm gonna just leave, Dut. What's time for do you give a shit, Dut? I'm gonna just leave, yeah. I'm gonna just leave. I reckon I'm gonna leave, yeah.
In it.
I like vegan shit.
I'm gonna just leave, innit?
Yeah, I mean, like Sean said, I don't really like it that much, Dut. I said, but I like it, I think Tsunami likes it. Everybody else likes it.
Yeah, we like it.
the chat. Do you guys like? Do you give a shit or do you not? I mean, that's
do you give a shit about? Do you give a shit?
Do you give a shit about? Do you give a shit? So yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, but Sean like, yeah, Duddy, I don't really like it, Dut. So we'll see what happens. But all right, so 3-bit man, we'll see you next week, man. Everybody, so ATL said he like it. Emmanuel said he like it too. He said he love it. Cool. We gonna keep on doing. Do you give a shit? So Sean, you are outvoted, buddy.
You've been ratioed.
Right, you've been ratioed, brother. Swan said it's cool. Mario said it's cool. So we will continue to do you give a shit. I'm about to go and watch the WWE and see what these punks doing.
Oh, you're not gonna watch the college football championship? Wrong you.
I don't watch college football. I watch NFL. I don't really watch college.
Oh, you don't want to see who's gonna be the stars in the NFL next year?
Yeah, we have a couple months. Huh?
You want to see the stars of the NFL in a couple months? Like, you don't want to see who will get drafted and stuff?
I'm not into college sports for some reason.
Bro,
too many damn teams.
You're gonna have a top 5 pick. You're gonna have a top 5 pick.
I don't give it. I hate the F them lane, bomb. So all right, y'all, we out of here, man. Peace and love. Smoogie Sprite, what's up, bro? Oh man, Potion Sword Run is my homie, man. I see Tori Wilson is back. Get the hell out of here. She back, bro. Get out of here. I got to turn. See what's going on. All right, y'all.